Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, there's a how big a level, like how big a level are you editing at a time, Cobra? Like, sometimes, like, if you got a big level, you want to probably break it up into groups and disable a lot of the chunks, and only work on certain pieces or something. Like, there's a couple ways you can handle that. Oh, editing while in VR. Ooh, I have zero VR experience, but I want to do more of it. Yeah, that's what I think, streaming and using Unity, and I've got a 4K monitor too. Two 4K monitors I'm pushing with a third Wacom tablet monitor. I don't know. Like, I'm gonna start. I don't know. I hate this. I want it to be reliable. Like, and I want to be able to stream for 10 hours in a row with no worries. But I've got to figure out what it is. What I need to do is a video game stream for like 5 to 10 hours to see if the system responds like that at all. But I'm almost 100% sure it's Unity that's causing it, and it's because the burst compiler stuff. I think there's a bug or something. Nice. We got two. We got the Quest 3 and a Quest 2 headset. Used to have a Valve Index, but it got messed up in a flood, unfortunately. So I need a one. So I'm gonna look at the event viewer. Let's see what Windows is saying about this crash. dwm.exe. That was at 8:52. That was a while ago. Blue screens actually don't give you a lot of events because they happen so suddenly. But the driver crash, I might be able to see where that happened. So 909. Yeah, I ain't got shit there. Yeah, Unity actually excels. I think Unity is still in the lead when it comes to VR, over Unreal too. Like, I think it's the more robust solution still. I want to do a VR game sometime. I've got a couple ideas. Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. There's a old TV series, comedy series. Like, I think that would be a fun, like, 4-player co-op based in that kind of weird world. Oh, hell yeah, man. Are you posting on YouTube or anything, like tutorials, or what was I thinking here? Let me go grab some water real fast. Yeah, loading assets at runtime for modding reasons. I would love to know how to do that. Um, I would just like, that's one thing I can never find a lot of documentation on, is how to implement modding in your video game. But anyways, one sec, I'm gonna drink. Be right back. Um, yeah, is that? I'm gonna have to look that up. Asset bundles. Hold on. Be right back. Now I got my head on modding. Alrighty. I'm back. We're gonna get back at it. So asset bundles, I am definitely looking into that.
Hello there. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. This is a video in a series of videos showing
Unity asset bundles. Contains platform-specific non-code assets such as models, textures, prefabs, audio clips, and even scenes. And Unity can load at runtime. For efficiency, deliver. Holy shit. I've never heard of these. Yeah, I hate that. So that's going to be cool. Hopefully, man, thinking about that, like modding. Anyways, I'm not going to go down the modding rabbit hole. I thought of something to keep me on point. So, because I keep forgetting to. So, what we're doing here is werewolf duo animation quest. Current quests. This will keep my ADHD ass from forgetting what I'm doing and more on point, hopefully. I need a better font. Yeah, I wouldn't do them in this project. No, I'd probably create the whole modding system in a separate project and then bring it over and then yeah. But again, I want modding. I think modding is one of the best things you can add to your video game ever. It if you let the world kind of build upon it and imagine, I don't know, it just really gives your game a lot more life if you could have modding support. All right, so werewolf duo animation. Let's get back to it. No more playing. Nice. Yeah, that's not too big a size either. Should run nice. 25 kilometers. I played around with open world generation, procedural generation, and all that. Creating I created several kilometers to pretty big worlds and stuff, and then sectored them up. And I know how to do all the things, but yeah, again, I'm not trying to build an open world game that big. But I can get you I can put all the pieces together to where the world will load and dynamically stream in and out of memory and all that shit. Pretty good at that. All right. We're here. Where's our werewolf? Where's the player? So everyone else but the werewolf and the player are going out. Another really handy feature, or a keyboard shortcut for Unity. So come on, draw them gizmos. I really should shrink this grid a little bit, but whatever. Uh, Control backslash will snap to grid. So if I move him off like there, control backslash snaps him to grid. So you drag your guy close to where you want him and you control backslash. I think that's backslash. Yeah. Above the enter key, that one. To snap to grid. Very handy. All right. So I want him to attack me. I'm going to actually just go ahead and put him right beside me. The unit's actually off grid. That probably explains what I was seeing earlier. Slash. All right, so we're both together. The werewolf, I'm going to use the force animation. So I'm going to say, always play animation 10. I'm going to create the configuration for the werewolf. It's going to be animation 10. This is going to be target duo animation 1, and we'll figure out the offset later. Did I do this? No. Okay. All right. So now the werewolf is set up in the inspector. He has his config. The way, oh, you're right. The victim, I'm only rotating the attacker to face the unit. The victim doesn't rotate. Good call. Oh yeah, I love that's yeah. Again, just being able to do all this. Oh, and this is a super handy, powerful tool for debugging. Um, Google or on the asset store, look for editor attributes. It's a very small, easy, a lightweight thing for Unity. It's free, but what it does is it allows you to do all kinds of annotations and stuff. But my favorite thing is I can create buttons that call functions super easy. So I have this debug class here. And the buttons, these editor buttons right here, I can actually call in game. It's just all you got to do is annotate it with a button and it'll show up in the inspector as a clickable button and this function will run. So yeah, editor attributes allows that. It does a million other badass things. Editor attributes. Yeah, you can, it's just nuts. You can like you can really go crazy with this and like, watch the demo on it. It's impressive, but my favorite feature is the easy way to create a button that I can call from the editor while playing the game. All right, next thing is we're gonna hit play and we're just gonna see if he'll hit me. So I want to actually implement the head look IK for him. So he looks down at the target, but I'm not going to do that right now. Why is his teeth? His teeth are poking. I'm going to fix that in the animation. Is this the animation I fixed? I call bullshit. This isn't it. Um, oh, he's doing idle 5. Idle 5. I have that many fucking werewolf animations? Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks when your Unity's crashing. You can't explain it, but one thing you can do is copy your project and start axing, like delete certain, like delete half the stuff that isn't crucial, and then try playing and see, like delete pieces at a time and see if it goes away. So copy your project, then gut things and test and see if it stops. And then you can find out, well, okay, well, I just got this and it stopped. Now you got the culprit. That's one way you can narrow down what it is. But also use the profiler. Go to the Windows analysis profiler, and then yeah, like make sure you got live on here, and then like see when you see a spike, just hit this and go to that spike, and then come in here and try see what's. So this one's taking 2.3% of my time. What is it doing? And you can find out which thing is causing your pain right here. Yeah, and you may just see if the shader is an expensive one, that maybe you can do something else. Use a simpler shader sometimes if it's a really crazy one. Um, okay, but the werewolf. Idle 5. Oh, I see. I kind of want to. Okay, there's a lot of different animations for the werewolf, but I didn't clean up all of them, so unfortunately the idol is going to look weird. Okay, wait, so he did it. All right, sweet. So one again, oh, it's gonna drive me crazy. Hold on. Yeah, I can't do it. I gotta have a good animation. It's gonna nope, nope. Um, do. I'll expand them later. I can't look at unclean animation. I have tons of werewolf animations, but I have not got the chance to give them some love. Oops. Or whatever. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff with VR. I bet you I haven't had to think about or take into account yet. Okay, so this was working. We got our idle down to 1. Now we need to kick off the animation for the player. Well, no. So this is how it's going to play out. Base attacker. Start duo animation. So this is the melee action. The reason I'm not going to invoke the event for the target from melee action, so instead of having melee action invoke the event saying, hey, I've got a duo animation, here's the ID, and everyone responds to it, then I got to figure out what it is, I'm going to emit the event from the target unit, and their animator will automatically pick it up and apply it. So I like that solution. Because if everyone responded to a duo animation event and then tried to see if they were the target, I would have to provide that information. And I'm doing it this way. All right, so now we're going to kick off an event. On unit duo, animation, start it. And we're going to pass in an int for the argument. And that int will be the ID that we're going to set. So we go back down to here. We're going to call our on duo. We're going to null check dot invoke this. And then we are sending new target animation ID. There we go. Boom. So this way, I'm not having to do, everyone isn't responding to the event. The unit is just, the unit says, oh, I've got to play a duo animation. I'm part of a duo. And it's going to set this, it's going to invoke this event, and the unit's animator will be able to just, do the needful. So let's go back to the unit animator. So let's go up here. So now for unit dot on duo, start it. There we go. Final references. I've got to do better about deregistering these. They're not static. So I'll fix it later. It'll be fine for now. Swear. All right, so now we can just say animator dot set. This will be float probably. Duo animation. And we're going to go E. Because I think I've got to use float in this situation because of the blend tree. The blend tree blends a float, but I can just, use integer values on the blend tree, and then that way, yeah. All right, so now we have, the unit is now responded and set their float for their animation that they're going to play. And now I need to play a trigger. Set trigger. Play duo. All right, so now we have that. So now let's go create our stuff in the animator. So we're real close to having this functioning, except for the rotation. I got to put that in still. All right. So we are here. I got to come back to all of that. Oops. Empty. duo animations. And we're going to create, now we're a blend tree. The blend tree, I guess I do. No, I got, yeah, float. I think I got to go float. So duo. Is that what I named it? Duo animation. So what I'm doing, when you're with the animator, you can set parameters inside the animator controller. So basically, this code is going to set this to a value for which animation to play, and then trigger duo. Shit, what the hell was it? Play duo. Damn it, I always forget. Yep. And duo is going to be an all or nothing kind of animation. So I'm going to rotate them. Then I'm going to trigger this, and it's going to take over. There's not going to be blending. Well, I might blend on the way out. We'll see. But I think it's just going to be kind of cut into it real quick kind of situation. So now with the blend tree here, you can say, hey, what parameter are you looking at? And it's from your parameters of your animator controller, right? So here I'm going to say I want duo animation. This blend tree is based off a duo animation. And I'm going to add a motion to the blend tree, which is an animation. And for now, versus 2 is the one we want. Versus 2 in place. So now I set this here, and now there's only one, so I need to I'll go ahead and add the vampire one actually too. So so melee actions are just normal melee animations. Duo actions are always about the victim. So yeah. Now we've got another one. The victims animations are here. Now I'm going to uncheck automate thresholds, and I'm going to say 1. And then this is going to be 2. This is going to be 3. So now this code here is going to pass in the ID. Oh shit, hold on. Value? No, it's just E. Sorry. Okay, I didn't. Yeah, okay. It's going to pass in the animation ID to the animator controller by setting it here and call it. You set it name, and then the trigger is going to fire for duo. So now I've got my tree set up. It's going to pick one based off the number I give it. I'm going to go back up a layer. Now I've got this blend tree here. These two are blend trees. I'm going to expand the blend trees into more animations so I can pick random ones. But right now, just these 3 are blend trees. But let's make the transition. Select the transition. Now, has exit time. Kind of know how to work these settings, but for this, I don't think, I just want it to happen. Let's do a super fast transition duration. So exit time starts at 95. Transition duration is 0.05. So that should equal up to 100. We'll see how that looks. And then now we're going to make a transition back. Hold on. Are these looping animations? Yeah, they are. I don't want that. I don't want that, right? Because it's looping, it's just gonna keep going. We'll see. I'll fix it if I have to. So now I've made the transition back to the idle state. So everything in my controller set up for my units, the idle is the centerpiece, and then everything else gets, it gets fired off from parameters from the code. So now I've got here, everything now is set up for the duo animations, I believe. And since this is a trigger, I don't have to stop it. It'll play once. Yeah, actually, even if it's a looping animation, I think the trigger is it'll just do it once and then come back. Where if I did a Boolean, I would need to monitor for the end of the animation. And once it's done, I would have to set the Boolean to false so it would stop playing that animation. But with the trigger, I can fire and forget and not need to build up a complete vent. Yep. Yep. So let's cross our fingers. Let's see if it works. Let me check out the code again. So we search for yep, thank you. Yep. Very good, very good. So the target. I think I got the code up here. Actually, let me make that field. Just to see if I can, if I need to play with rotation speed, I can, but, and we're going to default to 10. All right. Oh, let me think. I'll just repeat it. No. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Um, Oh, so we've got the unit, we've got the target unit. Honestly, I don't even care about slurping. I'm just going to set it for now. For the early phase. If it looks too jarring, I'll come back and I'll slurp it, but we're just going to set it for now for testing. All right, so now we've set a rotation. We've called play duo animation. We don't have a on any or a static event that everyone can respond to. We have a unit scoped event situation. Yep, it can. All right, fingers crossed. We fucking nailed it, boys. One shot, we're done. No, I don't do 2 tries. I don't try twice. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, that's funny. All right, so what went wrong? Let's look at their animators. They're looping. They're stuck in that state. I guarantee you that's what the dealio is. Yep. Oh, I didn't set any. Okay, I know what I did wrong. I didn't set any conditions. These are just, yeah. So conditions. If play duo, then do this. Okay, there we go. That's, oh wait, should I put on the wrong one? On the transition going from idle to here, if it is the trigger, then do it. There we go. Forgot to do that. There we go. No more seizures. All right. Hey, it worked. Well, I gotta fix it. Okay, we're gonna make a badass action camera for this. This is the next thing. We're gonna do a cool moving action camera for this one. So let's see if we can see it. Yep, we're doing something like that. So now let's. The rotation's not working, obviously, and that's. I'm gonna select the player. So now watch the animator for the player now. Trigger fired. We're in the duo. Oh, the duration of the duo animation is. Wait, hold on. Is the wolf in line? Yeah. Well, actually, okay, so I need the transition in to be the exact same as the melee. Due to the transition in, we have a slight delay. Because I have exit time here. So watch, if you watch real close, when he swipes up, the timing. See that? Yeah, we're off because of that exit time. So let's get rid of exit time here and try that again. Perfect. All right. Now why? Why does it come back? See, this is every time I try to use a trigger, I end up converting it to a bool so I can anyways, but I'm trying to see here. Wait. Come on, get up. Oh, it is. How the hell? Oh, because I have no exit time. That's right. Oh, something's not right. He's not doing the right animation. Oh, shit. No, it's set. So we got it at 10. It's using 1. What changed? Oh, wait, no, duh. No, wait. The werewolf should be using 10. So units duo animation is at 1. I gotta get the loop. I gotta take the loop out. I think. But why is the werewolf? What did I do here? We'll see why it's not picking 10. So that's probably right. Well, no, I'm saying, hey, is it greater than 10? Clamp it down. Otherwise, go with the forced. I'm making sure that they don't put too big a number here. Actually, up here, greater than 0. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's kludgy, but it's 10. So we got 10 on there. We got our melee config with 10. Probably needed to flop these two, actually. I'll do that in a second. Come in. Oh, there it is. No, that's right. That's right. Oh, I know what's going on. I think. Yeah, melee animation set to 0. So whenever I hit this, it never goes to 10. Yeah, I'm setting it to 10, but I ain't ever going out to the animator and saying, hey, this the one. So that's what I need to do. Melee animation ID changed. Yeah, I'm never setting it in the animator is a problem. For the unit, that is. I swear the animation was working a second ago, but maybe I was crazy. But if I set this to 10 for the werewolf, there we go. All right, so that's my problem. I just got to set that. And then stop that loop. And rotate. All right, so here we go. Let's do that. We're going to go to the duo animations, versus 2. Click here. So whenever an animation is inside of an FBX file like this, you can come manipulate the animation here and turn off looping like this and just hit apply. And it shouldn't loop anymore. What was I want to do? You can put animation events here too. I think that's fine, actually. Let's just try that. Oh, wait, I gotta fix the code too. Crap. So I guess we're doing a duo. We're inside here. We need to set the current. This is where we're setting animation ID. And part of it will be updating the animator. So after we've done that, we're going to go unit dot set melee animation ID. that, and we're going to say check. Unit. Generate. I wonder what it's going to make. Yeah, I totally didn't know what to do there. It tried. It tried. Event handler. Event on. All right, so now that gets invoked. Our animator is going to respond. Now we're going to set it and forget it. It is the, what is it? Melee animan. There we go. Now we're setting it, and yeah, we're forcing it to 10 every time. This should do it. Now let's go look at the rotation code. So this event is only going to give me, the only information I have is the animation ID that I'm doing. So I need to, right here inside of melee action at this point in time, I have both the target and the unit. So what I think, I don't think this matters, but whatever. Let's see, because this code was for, actually, let me look at, target corner slurp. Okay, let's just slurp it. Well, this isn't an update method. This is an event method. So it's not, slurping here makes sense because we're in update, but here, melee, does melee have an update? I don't think so. Melee is all event driven. No, wait, yep, no, it has an update. So this is what we're going to do is when we set, we're going to promote this to a field. Are we going to know our target up here always? So as soon as we start our take action, we're going to set our target. So our target's going to be in scope the whole time. So yeah, we can do this. So we're going to say private bool one shot rotation equals false. This way I can use it in the future for other purposes, but basically if this is true, it's going to target so on the event, the one time or the action call here for this method call, we're just going to be setting and we're not going to do this. So we already have our, we do our melee action, we have our target rotation. Oh shit, hold on. This is me. This is the unit trying to tell another unit to rotate. Oh, no fucking wonder this didn't work. Hold on, I don't even get that fancy. Should have been target unit. That's why it didn't work, I think. You guys are on the chopping block. Right? Dun dun dun. Oh, buddy. Yeah. Ah, what the? All right, I'm converting to Boolean. This trigger's pissing me off. Okay. So action camera needs work. We need an animation. So here's the to-do. Action camera. What is that? Custom action camera. Cam 4. Then we need animation event to trigger complete. Action complete. And then adjust offsets, I guess, is what is needed. All right. So let's go to our animation. We're going to add an animation event. We're going to do it at the end. Oops. Forget how this works. All right, so we're going to add that. I'm not doing the function. The animation event is going to pass. I think that's how I want that. Save. Forget. So if you have the animation outside of the FBX and you want to look at the animation events, you can double click it and open it up in the editor or the animation editor, and you see it's over here. So I click on it. This is how it's configured. Okay, so on event and then a string is how I do it. So let's go back to that animation. We'll edit it here in the editor. On event. And then this is Werewolf Duo End 1. We're going to hit apply. Now I do need to do events for sounds. So like, oh shit, wait. Oh, whatever. I got it on this one too. Shit. Okay, what did I name that? I don't want, yeah, I wanted it over here. Shit. I think I can delete that. I got it on the victim animation, which isn't, I mean, I could work with that, but it makes more sense since the attacker is the one doing the action to go off his animations. So we come down here to event. On event. All right, so now we have our animation event to wire up in the melee action. So typically, here's how the flow works. So you decide to take an action. Your action, you come in here, and you do the action start, and then you give it a callback. So this is the method that will be called when the action completes. And right now, that's based off of the state machine timings. So up here, where is it? Complete. On melee action completed. So once we reach the state of swinging melee after hit, we will complete the action. Now, this is all timer based. So basically, you set the state timer, and once it runs out, it'll run into the next state. So swinging melee before hit is the state that then sets this and says, hey, 0.5 seconds is how long this is going to last. Now I want to basically I've got to make it not care about the timer. So, and state is not equal to state. Oh. Swing in melee after hit. Okay. So swing in melee after hit will never, where are we decrementing? Yep, right here. Okay. The event's going to call next state. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to subscribe to that animation event. Motherfucker. How are we going to do that? Do we have a start? Oh, I think the way this is going to work is animation event receiver dot so the event happens. Public event. It's not static. So anyone that wants to they need to subscribe to that. Okay. And then they'll get back their event. So the way this works is people can subscribe to this on animation event. And every time the animation events fire, this happens. And I check the event name and then I invoke. Why in the fuck do I even care? Why am I checking? Oh, I'm only invoking if it is that event. Right. So this will be, and that's where the animation event messaging comes in. Shit, where is it? I'll check it for this. So, oh, damn it. Actually, we're going to make this generic. So this can apply to any melee action. So melee end is what this is going to be called. We're not going to make this specific. And that way any melee animation can this will work. I just have to create the same animation event on all my melee actions, and now the melee action is no longer timer state based. It is the state machine kicks everything off, it gets it to the state where it plays the animation, and then it waits for the animation event to advance to the state. Yep. Yeah. Now it's length independent. That melee action is now length independent, and yeah, and can handle duo animations and manual animation overrides if you really want to force a single attack. All right, so now that I've got that, I need to get my reference to the animation event receiver. And honestly, since I'm going with this approach, this this really makes sense as a singleton. So I'm going to actually convert this to a singleton. Yeah, we're real close. We are super close. Thank you. That is a great idea. So yeah, singleton, where are we at? Do. This will make it easier for people to get. Anyone can now subscribe to animation events from the animation event receiver without having to have a direct reference to it, because everyone's kind of going to share this guy. That way I don't have a ton of animation event code on different pieces. All my animation events are here in an organized place. If it gets too unwieldy, I'll start to segregate, but I don't think I want to do that. I like it right here, you know. All right. So now that it's a singleton, I can come back here, and instead of trying to create a reference or fetching it from the scene, I can go on animation event. And then we're going to, here we're going to melee end. Now we're going to run our completion code. No, we're going to run next state. That's right. So before the timer would run out, we'd set the timer here, it'd run out, it'd call next state, and then it would come down here and complete. Now it's still setting that timer. It doesn't matter too much there. That's okay. I mean, whatever. I don't know why I just didn't do that. We'll leave it there. But really, what's driving the next state change for melee actions now is the animation event, and it should put us in here. And so the way the action cameras work for that, so any action that's started, and then on that action's completion, so melee, since the action camera was really quick because melee was ending after 0.5 seconds instead of at the end of the animation. So now, just the way it is here, I think it should play the full animation. The action camera is going to be trash still, but I think we're going to get a full, it'll stay down the whole time. Where in the hell is the player? After, if I see this, what? So I've got the player selected. I hit play, and they're gone. Let's Oh shit. This isn't how I made this work. Yeah. Yeah, so it would destroy itself. Why in the fuck am I doing that? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, like that's a pretty common thing. You can go with the singleton pattern, or you can go with all kinds of other ways to do it. But I'm implementing singleton, and I haven't really. They're all isolated though. Like so they're usually things that are very common things that are just used by everybody. Core to the scene, like the level grid, stuff like that, is usually the singletons. It's never, yeah, like anything that's not doesn't need it. That's the problem right there. Is you're right. It is on the. That's what I didn't remember. Is this is it is right here. So I do have to fetch it off my unit. I can't do the singleton approach. I was trying to do that, and yeah, no, did not work. That was not an applicable case of singleton. Yep. So that means we're here. I need to get the animation event receiver off the unit. Not a biggie there. So dot. Let's see if I actually have this already. Unit animator gets it. Okay, so the unit animator has it. Oh, duh, okay. Yeah, all right, whatever. Melee actions attached to the unit. So we can get to this here via this. There we go. Alrighty, now we're cooking with fire. And I forgot that was attached to everybody so they could respond to animation events. I kind of wanted to convert that to a manager kind of centralized script. I probably should rename it. Anyways, that's for later. there's a couple ways you can do animation events. You can respond to like I'm doing here with on event, or you can do it'll call a function name, or there's all kinds of ways you can do it. All right, so now hell yes. But why are you still attacking? Oh, right. On event animation versus has no receiver. Are you missing a component? Oh, right. Fuck. Werewolf big. Oh shit. Okay, these guys. Oh right, because that's got okay. Yeah, let's just get rid of these. Here's animation event receiver. I gotta get more diligent about this. Oh. So we get to here. We're good. Which it? Um, let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna be so pumped if I got this all working. I should have it here shortly. I'm very close. Very close. So we come in, we force our animation. I don't need these breakpoints anymore. Sword slash is still on. So I just got to. Why would sword slash stay on? I want to rename that too to melee soon. None of my breakpoints hit. So Why wouldn't that fire? That would be... Oh, man. I got another test. Because I know there's animation events on the shooting animation, so I step away. What the fuck? What just happened? He is. He is. I also need to delete the melee weapon off him. So I'm going to move my unit, the hero unit, one space away. So now I can shoot. Finish shooting. That event fired. Oh, wait. Why the fuck did this one fire? Oh, wait. That's because the event is finished shooting. That's right. So we don't care. We also need to do that sender checking here. So if the sender isn't the unit that this animator is or this action, this melee action script is associated with, we don't want to do anything. We only want to respond to our unit as the sender and whatever events we have down here. So, but this means that we did get in here. That event did fire. So we hit play. So that worked. Now if I end my turn, that was weird. Didn't fire. See, the weird thing with the animator override controllers is this is like linking back to the default animator override animation here. But I know, no, yeah, again, I'm thinking it's like, oh, we're going off this, but it is playing the Werewolves 10. So that frame, that animation has to be firing. Let's see here. It's vampire werewolf versus one. On event melee end. It's not even like at the very end of the animation. So it gets here. I wonder. Yeah, no, it's melee 10 is versus 1. Versus 1 has the animation event. On event. And if I look at my shoot event, it's the same damn setup. Let's do this. We're going to take it out of the FBX. So we're going to hit pause. Oh yeah, the second one I put an accidental event on it, and it's gone. I cleaned it up. So I'm gonna duplicate this guy. So now he's maybe he just has problems with read only. Oops. This is the wrong thing. So close to having a badass duo animation. Like first time I've ever done this, where I coordinated two 3D models animations together like this. I'm growing every day. So here it is on event and melee end. And then here's the second one, and I got it off. So we're going to duplicate this guy. Now we're going to open it in the animator. We'll actually move it to the very last frame. On event. So now we need to go to the werewolf overrider. We're going to put this one here. So now we have our extracted animation that's not read only. Oh wait, is there probably a setting? I don't know. I'm just guessing like maybe it'll work outside of the FBX. We'll see. So let's hit play. Oops. Hmm. Oh wait, actually, let's do this. Maybe we're not even wiring up the event. Maybe we're coming back with the component isn't. Fuck. Hate when I'm right sometimes. Here it is. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. That doesn't mean the werewolf had registered it. Let me go. Let's do it this way. So the unit registered his animation event. The werewolf should have too. So here's the unit. And hit F5. And the fucking werewolf is not. I should be hitting that more than once. You fix your compiler errors. I gotta stop sitting Indian style. I'm getting too old for this shit, Riggs. Too old for it. All right. Now hit me with the 2. I'm on the melee action. Every unit has a melee action. I should have 2 starts. Yeah, the node system, I tried to, I don't know, I fiddled with Godot a little bit, but I fiddled with Unreal more when I tried to, I was just playing around, like, I just came right back to Unity. Yeah. What's this keystroke to go from script component to VS? You can double click right here, is usually what I do, or you can right click and hit edit script, and it'll open it up like that. And then in your logs, if your logs like, well, I got a custom log thing, but you can double click and go to this code from there. So you can double click your log and usually go to the code that was that caused the log. Okay. So we should have 2 start events because we have 2 units. The werewolf is a unit. So here's the unit. And then we hit, wait, oh duh. Oh. Enemy werewolf. So here's the werewolf start right here. We got an animation event. We wired it up. Make sure we're not getting down here by accident somehow. Now here's the player unit. Wired up. Now they both are wired up. You can't tell me they ain't. And I'm going to... Oh, that's not what I wanted. I just don't get it, man. I know how this shit works. Why isn't it working? if there's some weird shit like Unity, animation, events, and animator, override controllers. Yeah, I'm getting close to the completion of the duo thing. The duo animations. So I just got a little bit left to work out and I've got it. Import animations. Oh my gosh. This is usually caused by transitioning blending. The event won't trigger if the blending starts before it. Ah, that's it. That's it. I bet you that's it. Pray. So Melee's never had a So what does the shoot look like? The shoot has no exit time and it's getting events. Yep, okay. So we got exit time here, and that's why our events aren't firing, because the animation is stopping and then blending into here, and it, since it's at the very end, we lose our event. But I think that's what the problem is, fucking stupid as that is. So let's see, let's test that theory. Yeah, I'm hoping that I can ship something. I'm so ready to get a game to market. Yeah, let's go. Melee end. Here we go. Yeah, this is a definite commit point. I don't know how you got over there. All right, let's stop debugging. Um, Wait, are you still? You're stuck? Oh, that's right, because I know why. Okay. We never tell the animator to stop because it's not a trigger. This one is actually a oh. This is where we'll tell the animator to, hey, quit it. What was doing it before, though? It should still be doing it. On sword. Action completed. So we never got here. This should still happen because, yeah, let's see about that. Alrighty, so close. No matter how far. Go, go, go. Oh, I'm on a breakpoint. On the destroy, I bet you. Yeah. If I couldn't breakpoint and debug in a code like that, man, I would. It's my favorite way to debug. Forgot about you. Okay, we're in. So we're hitting that. Now we should be also hitting the sword action complete. Boom, right there. Set animator to false. So what I'm going to do here real quick, just to test. So in the intermediate window down here, I'm going to say animator / get bool. And we can see that the animator is true. So now if I F10, do that again, we can see the animator / is false. I'm going to put a breakpoint here just in case something's coming back through. Like it's in an infinite loop of just going over and over again. All right, no breakpoints. Let's test. Ah, okay. I think I know. It's weird that I didn't have this before. Oh, since I had exit time. Okay, so since I had exit time before, the melee animation would exit at the end of the animation. Now that I have no exit time, I have no conditions. So I'm saying if / is false here, yeah. So it was, since I got rid of the exit time, the animation no longer could end. And since there's no condition also causing it to the transition to go back, then so this I think will fix it. We just couldn't get back out of there because we had no exit time. Um, and then he does a move. Oh, you know what's another cool thing I can do? Is I can say in the melee configuration, I could have a custom action cost. So whenever he does this, it takes up, he's only, I think he's doing 2 actions, and that's why it's playing twice. Oh, we're winning now. Yeah, he's using 2 action points, I believe, is the thingy. But, yep, yeah. Now the action camera stays down until it's over. Well, yep. Awesome. We are so winning. All right, time for the Hollywood camera stuff. Let's do so let's see here. Yeah. Spinny bullet time. Is it because he has multiple actions? Oh, he does have 4 action points. There we go. Oh, yes, commit. Commit. I know that stuff. Oh. All right. Commit time. Commit. All right. So we have duo animations. I think that's perfect, note. All right. Oops. So the easiest way to create our animation, our dolly cam for this guy is going to be in the animation outside of editor, werewolf attack versus. So he comes back like this. So that's his first wind up. Like the camera could come back with his fist. Yeah, like. So we kind of start here. And then we'll move back with the hand and the wind up. And then when we come in for this, by here will be here maybe, or something like it, or like that. And then we come around like that for the second one. So by the time this gets here, we'll be here. And then I'm going to do a cut. Instead of easing out, we'll do a cut to like maybe, I don't know, like, yeah. Okay, so the system I made earlier is about to pay off in spades. So I created a prefab to dynamically allow you to run a dolly cam sequence with like next to nothing. Or it's super simple. Action cam. Yeah, so if I put this action cam on the werewolf and I hit play now, the way I've got this configured is it's gonna, the dolly cam on that takes over. So this is that dolly cam, and then it destroys itself, and now I'm back to my default cameras. So I have one shot dolly cams. So basically, actually what we need to do is just, we're gonna fix this one up. So we're gonna unpack this guy, because now my dolly cam is all edited in the editor. So I can create my dolly cam sequences here in the editor without, you know, and then it's one shot, it works. I just have to make it be spawned on attack. Oh, this is going to be great. Which means I actually don't want... Let me think here. Well, yeah, I'll figure it out. Let's get the points down, though. We're going to unpack this one completely because it's going to be a brand new... Well, actually, this is the Werewolf Attack 01. Let's just leave it named that aptly. So that's the parent. Dolly target. Dolly cam. Okay, there it is. Track. Okay. So point one. What's really cool too is I can move the camera around. So point one, I want to be... kind of like this, and then it's going to pull back with the hand. So I'm going to put point one right here by clicking this, and it adjusts point one to the camera. Now let's go to point two. Point two will be here. We'll have followed the hand back up like this. We got the hand in scope. Yeah, this is point two. We'll do this as point three. Oops. Um, so this is normalized. If I do normalize, I can control it over the length of the animation as a percentile. If I did path units, I could control. Can I key this? If I can key this with the animation, this will make my life even easier because yeah, let me try that actually. So the hell? This probably be all jerky, but I'm gonna see. Yeah. So let's delete our points until we got something. Or actually, let's see if I can key this to the animation because that's the perfect answer right there. All right, so I'm going to go to the versus animation. I'm going to hit preview. I'm going to hit record. So on the first frame, I want the dolly cam's path position to be 0. I did that key. I'm gonna be sad if I can't key it. It'd be so damn simple. I should be able to. So we can add a property from all these things. So I guess I could key a value in the script and I would tween the path position. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. It doesn't look like it's gonna key. Um, yeah, it's gonna need a script. It's gonna be worth it though, because I'll have very awesome control over, because it'll be a float that I'm keying across here, and it should smoothly go from 0 to whatever position, like position 1. But it does look like it wants it on the root of the parent, or wait, werewolf. Yeah, it's got to be a script on the parent where the animator is at the level of the animator. So I'm going to make it its own separate thing. So this is going to be called the unit dolly cam position updater, syncer, something. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's do that. So let's create our new script. Feels like a camera script. Yeah, because it's related to dollies and stuff, or Cinemachine. So unit dolly That's a terrible name. Unit dolly path position updater. It's a name only a mother can love. I hate naming shit. It's like the worst part of coding or childbirth. That's right. So this will have a int or a float. So see, when I normalize the dolly path, it's easy for me to sync that with an animation curve, and I can adjust the speed in real time at the same, based off of the length of the curve. But for this approach where I'm trying to sync the path position, it gets a little trickier because if I didn't normalize it and I use unit path 1 would be the first position, and I can tween to that. Whereas with normalization, I don't know from point 0 to 1 at what point is the hand, the camera, that first position, at what point is that? So I am going to make a change to where this is based off of unit pass on the dolly instead of the distance of the dolly track being normalized. So that might make more sense here in just a second. And because the way I trick this out, this is really cool. Actually, I want to show you this. So my dolly track system, you have a config for it too. In the config, I can say, this is the camera speed across the entire animation. Now, since I normalized it, I know this is 1-to-1. This is the start of the animation. This is the end. The curve can apply to the normalized dolly track easily. But if I go to units, then I may need to disable this, because now the animation is going to control the speed instead of me just deciding when and where it gets faster. I think that's what's going to happen. Anyways, let's get back to the script. Int and then I need the reference to the fucking, what is it? The werewolf dolly cam cinema machine. Shit. Since this is an instantiated thing, it's a cinema machine virtual camera is what I need. Okay, now that I've got both those, I I think you can actually. You can do like a really simple math to figure out at what position the animation is percentage wise. So I could just say, well, I want the tweening that the animation's going to do for me too. I believe because it's gonna smoothly and move those numbers as I animate. Yeah, I could say if it's at frame 15, dolly position is this, but I need to I need to tween it. I can't just go from 0 to that position. So I think I'm going to continue on with this. So on this guy here, we're going to give him this. Now we're going to animate versus 1. Okay, here it is. So it starts off at 0. Then once I get to here, or wait. Now it's going to be 1. BRBs. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to do that too. I'll be right back. We're close. I'm going to take a break to get a drink and stretch my legs. We were very close though. All right, we are back. Time to finish this guy out. Why can't I set it to 1? Oh. Oh, I know why. I know why. Because this is serializable field. It won't let me do it. I gotta make it public. And just maybe I might be able to get access to them the dolly cam directly here. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. Oh, right. I gotta set it, not in there, but here. There we go. So now it's gonna smoothly transition. The fuck? What the shit? Oh, hold on. Maybe it had a reference to the old shit. I don't know. It, yeah, it updates all the keys for it. So fucking weird. Unity. All right, man. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate the help with the raid earlier, too. Have a good night, man. It's almost midnight here, actually. Um, animate script public. Using keep. Yeah, there we go. Bind it to an object that has a component that has properties that you can desire to animate over time. Oh, wait. That's what's going on. Didn't have it as a float. Oh, come on. The fuck? Animation clip update script. Can't get my floats to update in the animator. I think I have to use a timeline. That might be what I have to do. key script value and animation. Add property. This shit should work, man. I don't get it. There we go. So now go back to the dope sheet. I don't get it. I've never actually animated. See, I just animated the position. And see that works. That keyed, right? These, and I bet you the values are going to update. Yeah, see the X position's updating. So I was able to key that, but I can't key my float, my script. Why? It's bullshit. That's what it is. See, I just keyed that. Now this one. It's just staying whatever is there. Maybe if I have a getter and setter, this should allow getting and setting, but maybe the animator likes properties better. We'll see. We're going to remove that property. So what did I add that to? Same thing. What is it? So it's totally not visible now. Is there like a use this attribute in a script to mark a property as non-animatable? So by default, I think everything is animatable. Animating, okay, serializable. I knew it. Damn it. Um, oh, on did apply animation properties. Won't work with aggregated class. All right, so this should allow me to do it. I think it has to be serializable. All right, let's try it again. Wrong animation. Valley path position, add. doing everything I can. The fuck, man. You know what? I'm gonna key this fucking thing. Key all animated. Alright, so I just keyed that. Camera point. I'm gonna set it to 8. And it's not going between. The fuck, man. Oh shit. Why the fuck? Animator. Window. Add property. So right here, they're animating the position of the fucking light. They're doing. I should be animate them all. Like, oh, I bet you. It's pissing me off. I know I can do this. I don't get it, man. Oh, wait. Yep, okay. So I didn't have... There it is. Never mind. Oh my god. It's supposed to go from 0. Like, it's supposed to animate. I don't know. I think I'll tackle this tomorrow. But have a good one. Thank y'all. And yeah, talk to you guys later. Oh, now I'm bad. What am I at? I'm only on 2 hours and 53. Hmm. I might go a bit longer, actually. I'm so close, man, and like it's gonna be so fucking cool once the camera, because basically I'm gonna have the camera when the attack starts, and then back up, wind up, and then once the hand's here, the camera's gonna be looking down the hand at like the player or the target, and then it's gonna snap from here to back over here, and from the player on the ground getting attacked. It's gonna look amazing. But for some reason, I can't animate script properties. Um, for some very odd reason. So let me see here. So now, if I go into record mode, I go over here and I set this to 1. You bastard. You're keyable. Why aren't you keying? Like, I can't find much on it. I may have to use a timeline. The timeline will allow me to key multiple things, but I may have to fetch what frame. What frame am I on? I don't know. I'll figure it out. Whoops. What the hell did I just do? God, I hope I didn't fuck up my animation. Oh, we're still good. All right. So we're going to preview mode. So here's the two things that I need to do. One, offset him, bring him up a little bit for the takedown. Key or get the action camera set up for this properly. It still looks fucking awesome though. Got a lot done. Now, again, one evening to implement one duo action, and it should go faster for future duo actions. Boom, bam, 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 bloop. My first time ever animating two 3D models, syncing up two animations across two 3D models in a game engine like this. He's very nice. Is he starting to float higher and higher each time? Hold on, let me see. Sometimes root animation can keep getting at it. I feel like he is. Oh, it's gonna be so amazing once I get this right. So I'm gonna have some screen shake too, like whenever it's down here, the screen's gonna shake for each hit. Oh, the animation events for. Ooh. All right. Oh man, I really want to get this done. I'm so close. Yeah, I've gotten pretty good with it. Like, there's not much I can't do now, but I'm just. If this here would make my life so simple. But and I know you can animate game objects across an animation clip. Maybe it's a timeline. I don't know, but oh, also the damage. Um, every swipe will invoke the damage from the melee attack. So 1 1 1 1. So right now you see he just invokes one time. God, that's gonna look so cool. All right. You know what? Let's try to implement it with my animation curve. Yeah. So that's just going to control the speed. I'm not going to be able to cut. So I want the camera to come back on the swing and then cut to down here, watching as the player gets pounded on. And then I'm going to send animation events are going to key up screen shakes. and also damage text and damaging the player based off of the contact of the hand. So like when right here is going to be an event, and this will key off a screen shake at this frame and do damage to the unit, and you'll get a damage text. So that's kind of the next steps, is more animation frames to smooth out this interaction, offset them, get to them. I really just need to if I can fetch the keyframe. So if I switch this from to frames, so if I can say, okay, on frame 30, we're going to tween from frame. What frame is that? In frame 30, I want the camera like right here. With some FOV would be nice. Like expand the FOV a bit. But from that wind up, it's going to follow the hand back to here, cut from here to down here, looking back up at the werewolf. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, no, I think I am going to call it. All right. It's been great progress, though. Just seeing it working is just enough, like, tickles me pink. Like, he is getting some weird tilt. Like, I don't know, some of the animation is staying or something. All right. Done watching it. All right. I've done my first duo animation. So, and in one night, less than 6 hours, I got it, nailed it. And it's an expandable, the way I've done it, it's really easy to expand this duo system to even more attack animations, because each animation can have a victim attack or hit animation associated with it that will trump everything, and they'll play together now. So if I've got the two, I got the attacker and the victim animation ready to go, I can have it implemented in Engine and no time flat here soon. Just a little bit more polish on this system, and yeah, it's gonna have some badass fucking. It's not just gonna be like, oh, hit animations. You're gonna see shit like this. All right. It's been great. Thanks for stopping by, guys, and I will talk to you later. My bones.